Alright, we're about to learn what I don't know about traditional knives. However, this one is so cool and so awesome, I have to show it to you guys. Smkw gave it to me. They didn't send it to me, they gave it to me. And man, this knife is awesome. This is the kind of knife that's going to suck you into a traditional, and we're going to take a look at it right now. So this is the Tobacco Road, and this is the bow trapper from Rough Rider. And I'm just going to tell you, if you don't know anything about traditionals and you're not sucked into that, oh man, high-end type of attitude on traditionals, this is the place to start right here, and this might be the place to end. It's hard to believe just the price on this thing. So here we go, check this thing out. Now the cool thing about this is there's a story. All good knives have a story. I know, it's not just I know, but I know the designer. I met the designer. You might know the designer, and you just didn't know you know him. But anyways, it's really cool that the designer of this knife kind of explained it to me at Smkw. That's all the hints I'm giving you because I don't want you bugging him. I'll ask permission and see if I can mention his name, and then I'll flash it across the screen right here. Anyways, so the way he explained it to me is just awesome. So what happened is they took a regular trapper and they put the bow in it, which is where bow trapper comes from, which makes sense now that you have it in hand. And what that allowed for was a larger, thicker blade than traditionally, because now you still have the same width in your pocket, but now you have a larger blade. Check that out. Oh man, that's so cool. So I don't know if you've ever seen a regular trapper, but you figured that with no bow in it. Let me see if I have a trapper. Hold on. Okay, so I just dug this out. It was all momentarily to you, but this took several minutes, like 15, 20 minutes. So I dug this out, and I have been told that this is indeed a trapper. Now I got this from my uncle about 25 years ago, and this is a case trapper. Now look at what I'm talking about as far as thickness across the back. Now this one's got that really thick, whatever that is, bone or horn or human femur. I'm not sure what they're doing over case. It might be, I don't know. But anyway, so check out the thickness across the back. So just normal thickness as far as what you're looking at right here, you know, without the weird humpy scales. And then you check out the thickness on your blade now. All right, and I'll tell you what, it's really not even close. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know a lot about traditionals, and I don't use them a lot, but this thing is just amazing. So it's got the 440A steel, and I'm learning all kinds of stuff about fit and finish, and the fit and finish on these knives is insane. So these are lifetime warranty. If something messes up on these things, you send it back, and they either fix it, but they'll probably just send you another one. So it's got the crazy warranty on it, and they're all hand constructed. I believe that's the truth. If not, I'll have to eliminate this and eat my words, but I believe they're all hand constructed. Now check out, this one is the one to get. This is the one that's going to sell you on it, just because of how pretty it is and how just feels good in the hand it is. So you got this blade open, you know, you're out in the woods, you got to whittle a face out of a branch that your grandson just brought you. You're like, Grandpa, can you whittle me a face? And you're like, yeah, I whittle faces all the time. All right. And then you tell them the story about whittling faces while you're doing this with this knife. This thing is awesome. Now, what these are, check out little copper nail heads, I think is what it says on here. Let me read it really close here. Nail head accents. All those little dots are little copper accents on both sides of the knife. Check that out. So you got the bone, you got the tobacco colored bone, and you got the cross-hatched tobacco leaf design there. And then inside of that, you got all these little copper dots. The thing is just, it's so cool. And you wouldn't, I'm going to tell you how much this thing is, and then you're going to go and get one. I guarantee you. If you got, holy freak. No, is that a lanyard thing? No, that's not lanyard. That's got to be part of the knife, right? Is that, What is that? Is that for a lanyard, y'all? Y'all let me know down there. I mean, I know the designer. We're good friends. In fact, if you send me any kind of money or anything, I might be able to get you his phone number. I don't know. We're gonna look into that later. But check that out. Is that a lanyard thing? Because if that is, I'm gonna go buy about 5 more of these and just stick them around the house. That's really cool. All right, so where was I before I got sidetracked by lanyards? I got the 2 blades. You got this blade, which is, what is this? The Smkw. All right, so this is the Smkw blade. See, I'm learning these things as I go. My buddy just told me about that. And this is the normal blade here. Check that out. Clip point and Smkw blade. All right. Check that out. It's just really an amazing knife. Bone handles and all that. And the fact is, it's going to sell you on this. This thing, I would buy this for way more than what I paid for. I feel bad for what I paid for it. This thing was, let me make sure I'm right here. I'm looking over here. Oh my gosh, this thing is $14.99. Go check out anything for $14.99 that's even close. This thing is amazing. You couldn't give me $14.99 to put the pins in this thing. The work that goes in this thing is awesome. And the guarantee and the warranty they have on this thing is awesome. Knowing the designer makes it really, really cool. And all these different things are just really cool about it. So, check this out. This is the Rough Rider Tobacco Road Bow Trapper. If you're not into traditionals, if you're looking for a way into the traditionals, this is definitely it. And you're not going to go wrong at that price, especially if you got a grandpa alive or old dad or something. You check it out, and you're like, oh, I love it, but traditionals aren't my bag. He's going to love it because he's got an apple somewhere that needs to be whittled a face into. So, there we go. Check. Oh, one more thing. I forgot. The nail nicks on these things are awesome. Look at like the old school nail nicks, you know what I'm talking about, where you're trying to get your ginormous, well chewed down nails into there, and you can kind of get them, and you can, you know what? Not these things. Holy heck, these things are huge and easy to get into, which is another thing I like. That's one thing I don't like about traditional nail nicks is how small they are. This thing just wants to be opened. All right, now I'm done. Check this thing out. Get into the Rough Riders if you're looking to take another step, or maybe you've done a lot of flippers and modern type knives and you just want to kind of have a look-see at something different. This is definitely right up there and needs a look-see. Do me a favor. Oh, and I want to thank Smoky Mountain for providing this knife. So this is awesome. And I got this at Smoky Mountain. They were awesome about it. This was actually, I think, on my trip to Smoky Mountain that I got this. So, just an amazing knife. Amazing people. I can't say it enough. I know I say it a lot, but one of those things where they're really cool people over there, and just get over there and check them out. All right. Do me a favor. Hit the like button, please. Come over here. Subscribe. Hit the notice button so that you get notified of videos and live streams. And then come over here and check out the rest of my videos. And I will talk to y'all later.